actually kind of
solid.
hurt.
That was solid. Hand
Actually
contact.
kind of hurt. Why'd you hurt me?
It was only my left hand. Imagine if I would have done it with my right hand.
Wow.
Wow, you're
Must be
hitting me.
because
Wow.
you're lifting so much.
You've been hitting the weights hard?
No.
That's good.
Especially
the
not.
Stairmaster.
She goes, no. Yeah, no, that's why we had to take the elevator.
Yeah.
Out
No,
of
we
shape.
actually have just started, speaking of lifting, we like just started a new workout routine and kind of getting back into it because leading up to Paris, we were very light, just didn't want to risk injury. And Drew gave us his new program. And it's literally like we did one set of everything. And we put, for like RDLs, we didn't even put weight on the bar. The next day, we're like, your hamstring's sore?
I came home, I was like, Eric, I did the most pathetic workout ever. He was like, it surely couldn't have been that bad. I said, listen. And he was like, okay, that's kind of bad.
Yeah, that's kinda
That's like really bad.
But yeah, yesterday,
And then you guys were
we
sore.
actually,
We were
yesterday
sore.
we did 3 sets of everything. So we are definitely sore.
You're gonna be
Sore.
hurting. Nice. That's
But
good.
anyway, we're back. We're back.
Back with another episode. Small Talk, Tall Tales. Presented by our friends at Bienvenue Wealth.
Yes.
That rolled off the tongue.
That
So
was
smooth.
really good.
Wow.
That was
That's how
really
good it was. You guys, yeah. Bienvenue.
Sync.
I
But
felt
no,
really good about that as it came out, like the delivery. I'm always a little nervous. You guys probably can't tell. Maybe. But I'm always nervous.
Check the pit stains.
Yeah, no.
That's why I wore a white shirt. That's good.
Smart.
I'm actually not a pit sweater. When I'm stressed, I'm like down the back sweater.
Oh.
It's like it's weird. Yeah.
Well,
I
that's a
don't-
good
I don't
one because
sweat
no one
under
can
the
see
pits.
it.
Yeah, they
it's-
can.
They can definitely see it when you get up from the chair. Yeah, it's
Well, I feel like
It's
you
tough.
can also wear like a jacket or something and be fine. I don't
I feel
know.
like that might not help the sweat.
I don't know. You may make
As
it
we
worse.
learned
I
from
don't
your
know.
video that you were exposed
Yeah.
on, but
It's the zooms. I'm telling you, when you can't see. Actually, regardless, even if I could see the crowd, I would still be nervous. Just like an interview type situation. Like when you don't like fully know what to expect, it's nerve wracking for me. It's like public
It is.
speaking.
Well, I'm excited to dive in with that but we do have to show some love for our friends over at Bienvenue because they take care of us. We just got some new lighting equipment. They are the reason that we are able to put on the podcast with you guys. So we got to show our love to our friends down in New Orleans.
NOLA.
If you guys are looking for some financial literacy, they do an incredible job. They work with Gen Xers in their 40s and 50s, protecting your assets for the long term. Make sure you guys go check them out. Seem like a great group of people. I haven't sat with them personally, but I know they take care of you and huge supporters of you guys, which we are as well. So
Yes.
wouldn't
Thank
be
you.
able to do what we do.
Bienvenue
And
Wealth.
you guys helped
Shout
me
out.
sit down with you guys and recap your life, which is awesome because you guys just got back from Chicago. Give me all the FOMO because
Chi-town.
Chicago is my favorite city and I didn't get a chance to go. So
Oh, I love Chicago.
it's the best.
It was beautiful. Once again, we went a little bit early, and the first day we had a bunch of PR, media, news stations with AVP, and then with just local news stations, radio shows. But it was kind of giving a little bit of like a, ooh, you're going into the
Celebrity
AVP league,
Oh.
and that kind of started. But yeah, there was so many people. The first day, of course, you walk down to the beach. It's already crazy. It's Friday. People are working, but I swear they don't work on Fridays there, especially on Labor Day weekend. And it was awesome.
Yeah,
It was perfect.
the first day with media stuff, we went to like a morning show. It was like good. It was Good Morning Chicago or something like that.
What?
And we walk in. There is a 12-layer chocolate cake. That's like one of the next segments. We
Have
were
you
like,
seen Matilda?
Yes.
It looks like that.
What?
With 12
the
layers.
I shouldn't say, but the overweight person eating the cake.
And there is 12 layers, and he
12
explains
layers.
every
12
single
12
layer
layer-
to us.
12 layers. I'm like, my eyes got so big. It's like, so are we gonna get to eat a bite of that? And we finish our segment. Their segment was after us, and we walk out. And as we're walking out, we're like, should we have asked for the cake? Should we? And the security lady was like, go back and ask.
Go
for
get the cake.
Yeah.
So she asked to let us back in the building. We asked. Turns out though, this place, the what was it? Moody Tongue.
I like
It's
it.
a 2 or 3 star Michelin restaurant. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Moody
was-
tongue.
Moody Tongue. Yeah, they serve every
Pastries
course
or-
with a beer or
oh.
something.
So they pair chocolate with beer.
Whoa.
But
With
there's
beer.
not just chocolate. Every course I thought
It's,
was
yeah, it's
different.
like chocolate or it's.
I've always heard
honestly,
like wine pairs nice
Yeah.
with like chocolate.
No, they
but,
do
like,
it with
they-
beer. And that was I think that's what kind of
That
set them
cake
apart
was
and made them
unreal.
a Michelin restaurant.
I don't
and
even
it was,
like
yeah, it
cake.
was so good.
Wow.
So
it was really good.
Needless to say,
It
the
was
day
like that.
started off very good.
Did they give you a beer with the cake?
No.
It was
no beer,
absolutely
just
hilarious
cake.
because it was our segment and we were like peppering and talking volleyball and like sports and working out and stuff, and then very next one is chocolate cake, and Kristen's like, can I actually skip ours and go to that one?
I know. I just
So-
talked about health, nutrition.
Yeah. Well, and then we continued our food tour of Chicago by convincing
Yep.
the AVP PR people that we had to go to a place called Kasama, which is another Michelin star restaurant, because someone had told me it was like the best breakfast sandwich in the country. When someone says that, you have to go. You got to go check it out.
I'm a breakfast sandwich snob too. So
Oh, it was, and all the pictures, it just looked pristine.
I'm
Like
looking it up real quick.
so pristine. So we walk up. One, we did order ahead. I obviously did my research.
The line was outrageous.
I looked at all the reviews. Everyone was like, you have to order ahead. We, about 2 blocks away, we're driving up. You can see the line. We're like, what the heck
like,
is this?
there it is.
And luckily, Taryn she raised her hand and was like, I'll go in and see if the order's ready.
I said, I look more mean. Guess what I said.
Should she look
I've
more
definitely
mean?
eaten there. Yeah.
You've eaten there?
Yeah. At Kasama? Let me see this breakfast
the
sandwich.
breakfast
Let me see-
sandwich.
Let me see this breakfast
But
sandwich. Maybe
Taryn-
not. No. Okay. The first picture looked completely different than what I'm thinking.
But
Is
our
this-
order,
is this the
so
one?
you order ahead and it said it was going to take like 2 hours.
Is that it?
No.
No.
Yeah, that
Wait.
is it. That is it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay.
It was said it was
I'll
going
do.
to take
I'll do more recon later.
2 hours, and we still had like 45 minutes to go before our order was ready. So Taryn, that's why she was like, I look more mean. I'll go in. Luckily, she walks in, and the people sitting at the table,
They were
Taryn,
like,
take it away.
you're an Olympian. I was like,
What?
oh my gosh. And then I was like, wow, yeah, thanks for watching. And then I go around the corner and there are 3 people just having their meal, and the guy looks over, he goes, Taryn Kloth. You know when you like don't know if it's the person, you just like say their name and see if they look, and I
Yeah.
looked and he's like, oh my gosh, I started playing beach volleyball after I watched you guys play. And so it was really cool. Kristen came in, we took a bunch of pictures, and then somebody that actually worked at the restaurant, she was a huge volleyball lover as well. And we did not order any of the pastries, but you walk in and there is an entire case. And so she packaged up extra pastries. We got to get some of those. She wrote a little note, "Go USA," and it was really insane.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah, it was
Breakfast
really
nice.
cool.
sandwich and pastries too. That's,
Yeah.
It was.
I mean,
I'm very glad Taryn walked in. Good job.
I don't know if it gets better than that. Breakfast sandwich.
Yeah. So Chicago started off well.
Yeah.
It didn't.
That was the
It
first
could have
day?
ended better, but
That was first day.
So that
Yeah,
was the
it was
Thursday
good.
when you guys got in. Little
when
PR tour.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
Thursday.
Thursday.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Thursday.
And
Love
then
how
we
you said
started.
you were like, we made the AVP PR take us to Kasama. That's
We
so
did. We
amazing.
were like, please.
You're like, please help
Like,
us.
you want the best breakfast sandwich in the country?
Yeah, like, sign me up
Yeah.
for that. I will challenge your best breakfast sandwich that you've ever had. If you guys ever go to New Jersey and play in New Jersey,
Oh.
I will challenge
Okay.
it.
Okay.
What is on it?
Do you guys like everything bagels?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So it's the bagel that makes it because the
Nope.
water...
You have to go to Bagel
Yeah,
Boy in
yeah.
Sioux Falls, South Dakota.
Okay. I'll try it. I'm a big bagel person. Okay, so you know how they say pizza
But
is
New York
amazing in the
bagel-
Northeast?
yeah, New York bagel.
So it's all about the water in the Northeast.
Yeah.
So like the bagels and the pizza and the bread and all that is just different. So this place, I don't know what it is. It's a cheat code. Their bagels are so freaking good. And anyway, we have this thing called pork roll in New Jersey. It's like it's a breakfast meat, but it's really good. It's salty. It's I don't know. So I don't know if
Yum.
you like the meats or whatever. Your face is making me a little nervous.
It sounds weird, but like I would
It's
eat
Is
it.
there?
It's
Is
really
it
good.
egg? Like there's
yeah,
there
yeah.
egg on it?
You get a pork roll, egg and cheese
Yum.
on
Okay.
everything bagel. It's
I'm
absolutely
in.
amazing. And then we add salt, pepper, ketchup, and it's the best thing you'll ever.
Salt, pepper.
A speck, isn't that
Yeah,
speck?
it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right, so we're gonna try.
Well,
it
that
now. We're
sounds
gonna add that.
delicious.
Yeah, we're gonna add it to the Nuss
I'm hungry.
Food Chronicles.
Yeah.
I need you to try it. Anybody that goes to New Jersey, I make a trip. I'm like, we're going to this place. I'm just taking you.
And
Just
what is it
please,
called
just trust
again?
me. It's called All Star Bagel.
All-Star bagel.
Yeah,
All right.
All Star Bagel.
Okay.
Started in my hometown, and now they branched out and they have some franchises. That's a little. The quality is not as good as the OG one. You know how that
Yeah,
goes.
yeah.
Yeah,
But
always.
yeah. So not a
All right.
Kasama. It's not 5-star. It's not Michelin. It's not any of that. But
But
it's gonna
good.
do you right. It's
All
gonna
right.
do you right.
That's I'm in. I'm sold.
All right. What's the Chang and Hughes game cheering? What's going on with that in Chicago?
That was probably my favorite thing from Chicago was we had the semifinal match. We were the 8:30 slot. I hate playing in the mornings.
That's so
Yikes.
crazy.
Very too early.
8:30 is wild.
But
on the sand.
yeah, I was playing terrible. First set where we get destroyed. I get destroyed.
We win together and we lose together.
That's right.
You
You're
know
a
that.
tandem. You're a group.
Yeah. Well, I couldn't get the ball to hit the sand. Happens.
It
That
does.
is tough. I mean, that's crucial to winning.
Let me
This
rephrase.
was
Rephrase.
Drew-
I couldn't get the ball to hit in the sand in the court.
Right.
I couldn't get it to hit in the sand out of the court.
Drew, during the timeout, drew a box like it was he never does this,
Elementary.
and he was like, "You need to hit it in this box. That's how you score." And like that was it. And that was it. And then we went back to the game.
That was it. Break. Okay, go.
So
That's incredible.
first set happened. We lose. Second set, we're losing again. It's not looking great.
No,
But the crowd.
we were down 8-3.
In the
Wow,
second set after losing the first one?
Didn't even know that.
I didn't know that it was that.
But the
It was
crowd
not good.
started like willing us to victory, like cheering. They started like TKN chants when again it was like 8-3, but like the
You're getting
entire
stomped.
crowd. It was pretty special and just cool to hear the fans just like rally behind us, and then we started earning some points, and then it just kept getting more and more, and the fans like willed me to that victory because I was in the back. I was like, these people came here to watch. It's like, we are pushing this to a third set. It was like, we are doing it.
Yeah. Then we switched to 18-17.
We switched it
Wow.
up 18-17, went on to win, I think 21-18, 21-7. No, 21-18.
No idea.
And then went on to win the third set. But just
It was
the amount
really
of
cool.
support that we got from the crowd was pretty cool.
And just looking out in the stands and you see TKN shirts, or you see some of our Slunks USA that we designed, that so cool. It's so cool.
It's amazing. It's probably just all unfolding in front of you guys, like watching it. Probably that was, well, I guess you guys went Manhattan Beach Open too, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, after the Olympics too, like just the attention, probably these big cities, like being on the shows and stuff, your experience on AVP has got to be completely different too.
Oh my goodness.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Life
feel like
life is wild.
I feel like every single AVP though, we do think it's like, oh my goodness, do you remember 2 years ago, or shoot, when Austin 2022, like that seems like an eternity ago. We were just little rookies that had no idea what we were doing.
Not a clue.
It's just crazy. Now we for credentials, I think it's so funny. Back when we were like rookie year, it's like you have to get credentials at like this 2-hour window, and it was like, we have to clear our whole schedule and get there to get our credentials. And now we're like, can we just get them in the morning? It's
so
like
cool.
little things like that. I'm
Exactly.
just like,
yeah,
oh my
it's gonna
gosh.
change. And I always think about how funny it is, like in the next 4 years, right? It's like you're gonna look back at this time and be like, we were such babies. Like,
Yeah.
we were still so new. Like, you know. It's so funny how that journey goes.
Gosh,
That's cool.
man.
What's with the mom pointing out? Whose mom was pointing out?
So
what
my mom
clap?
she was like, you don't even have to say TKN because of how the clap goes.
Oh, people know.
So we
that.
have
what
our
they
own
were doing
chant,
in the
clap.
stands. Like this happened during the game.
Yeah.
Because it would be like TKN, TKN, and people wouldn't say TKN. They would
just
like,
do the clap. Yeah. So you
was
know
like-
the clap, and people are like, "Oh, that's the TKN chant."
Yeah,
That's
I
cool.
was like, wow.
I
That's
just
kinda what
don't know if you like. I can't put into words how cool that is.
Yeah.
It's wild.
You know what is cool about you guys though, and that's why I love doing this stuff, is that you guys think it's cool, and you guys aren't. You know what I'm saying? Like, but no, I'm serious. Like you're not expecting that. Yeah.
No, yeah, we're blown away. We're like, oh my god, did you see that?
Yeah. They're like, that's us.
Yeah.
That's TKN.
It's like, Taryn, did you hear
They're
that?
like, yeah, you guys are the Olympians. Like, yeah, you guys are number 2 in the world.
We also do have to like realize that sometimes,
Yeah.
like walking into the restaurant, people are like,
Yeah,
oh my
exactly.
gosh, were you? And I was like, wait, no,
Oh yeah, it was us actually.
It's still
Yeah,
weird.
yeah.
It's still very
Yeah.
new and very, very cool.
Well, that's why we all love you. So make
We
sure you
love
guys,
the support of beach volleyball. It is growing. We want it to keep going.
Yeah.
I love it. Me too.
I think that also goes into the how we were talking about the Salesforce interview. So we had a
Yes,
Zoom,
let's talk about that.
Yeah.
Yes.
a Zoom with Salesforce, but I feel like we were like, why do they want us to speak to?
Okay, so
Two
no offense, but I'm like,
Salesforce.
what did you guys talk about? I'm like, I'm curious. I want to
Well,
know.
so the whole point was
Not in a mean
to
way.
No,
I think I
no,
know,
no,
but-
I got up this morning and go, I don't know what I'm going to say.
the whole point. So they're starting the second half of the year. So it was just finding motivation to
Yeah,
just
yeah.
basically be the best workers that
Yeah.
they can be. I guess,
Probably
in a
leadership
way.
stuff, like team,
Yeah.
like team building.
Yeah.
Probably executives
And they have
that
crazy,
teams.
crazy goals and expectations
Yeah.
and things that they have to reach. So it's really, really stressful. And one of my friends reached out and she was like, they just want to hear that it is possible to work really hard and achieve your goals. Because sometimes you're just like doing the same thing over and over and over. And if you get told no 16 times, but you get told yes on the 17th, it's like, how are you going to get to that 17th time?
Yep.
What is going to push you? What is your team? Yeah, leadership, that kind of thing. Communication, teamwork.
But
That
it really was
huge
funny.
for
We
us.
were like, why do they want to talk to us? Because that's the same. We're also is it a keynote speaker? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
For a JP Morgan
Yeah.
event. It's like a
Yeah.
leadership thing. And, it is.
And again,
It's
we're like,
how
why
are,
do they want
how
us?
are we getting invited to this?
I want to go listen to them.
Yeah. But the reason they want you guys is because they probably hear all that same shit every single day. You know, the same people, the same executives are watching the same news stuff and learning the same stuff. So hearing you guys and hearing your experiences, hearing your stories is motivation, is inspiration, right? It's probably educating them too. And at least I think one of the things that athletes provide in the business world, and luckily I'm fortunate to kind of dabble in both, is just those experience and the possibilities that you guys are giving to people, right? And then just like your perspective on life and the way that you look at things can maybe just have people thinking in a different way and just create a new energy. So I knew why, but I just wanted to hear like your guys' perspective of like, is why, but like that's what again I think makes you guys you. You guys are very relatable. People are like, oh, I feel that. Like that's very human. So it's cool.
Yeah.
It was good.
Yeah.
So JP Morgan
Forget
next.
about that. Yeah.
Just gonna
Yeah.
tell people about money and how to invest and banking and interest rates and
Yeah, all that.
No, I'm going to ask those questions, but we're going to say, we play beach volleyball on the sand.
you
But
know,
then I
we try
think-
to get to 21 before the other team does twice out of 3 times. You know,
If it doesn't
But
happen,
I was though thinking about our story. It is kind of like we did set our goals high about reaching the Olympics and about how we wanted to kind of rewrite the script and do something
Absolutely.
that hasn't been done. And in thinking, I'm like, wait, we actually did that.
yeah, their whole theme was making a mark. And
Yeah, make your mark.
yeah, that is similar to rewriting the script, and that's something that we want to do.
Yep.
That's
And
cool.
You guys are doing it. And like I said too, I think you guys hit on a lot of different things, right? The underdog story, as far as you guys probably weren't supposed to be there. Like, I mean, watching your documentary, it's like we don't really have a mathematical chance. It's going to be hard, right? So that underdog story. But then I think too, the cool contrast. People look at you, like you said, you walk in a building, you're like, I bet you play some sort of sport. You're tall, athletic, move really well. And then you're like, very athletic, but people probably wouldn't assume volleyball when they see you, right? So it's a cool, again, relatability. People, you can speak for so many spectrums of the underdog, but also people probably expected you to be really good at sports at some point, right? So you can talk to expectations and things too. So all kinds of stuff.
They're like, oh, she's 6'4", it must be so easy. I'm like, just because you're tall, you have to move all of it
Yeah, thank you.
all the time.
You are. I could have a whole show on that, and just people. Yeah, you're right. Yep, 6 means everything's perfect for me, and life is. Yep, I can just do everything.
That I think that might be one of the most frustrating comments. It's like, oh yeah, but you're 6'4".
Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
Yeah, have you ridden on an airplane being 6'4"? It's
Try
not
to
great,
walk under
okay?
some of those doors. Yeah. Fitting on those beds.
Yeah.
Shower heads. Oh. No, I'm blessed.
Yes,
It's a blessing.
I know. I always joke.
Right, Kristen?
Yep.
Did you have
Well,
to
that's
use your
awesome.
ladder yet?
Ladder for what?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
What ladder? In your apartment because she's not
Yeah.
around?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Wow, you guys are so cute. So many ladders.
The ladder, I think I need to also get a smaller little step stool thing for my closet because so I don't have to reach the second shelf thing. I don't really want to have to take out the whole 3-step ladder.
You got the bad end of this deal. You're on the 4th floor too.
Yeah, yeah. So many stairs. But there is so much more closet space in this one. But yeah, I really do. It's so annoying to have to take out. See, this is problems you guys do not have. I gotta take out the whole ladder, undo it,
whole ladder,
walk all the way up. But no, I really need to get one of those little step tool things.
Yeah, but have you ever gone into a bathroom where the mirror is underneath your head and you have to duck to get in the mirror and see different things, or brush your teeth and fit in the mirror?
No.
Okay.
However,
you've seen me do it.
I would imagine it's probably more difficult for a woman too, doing makeup and different things that it probably, I don't know.
Well, there also is a mirror now in my old apartment.
The what?
There's a mirror in my now old apartment that Taryn put up, and I can't see. I only see my forehead. It's like over the
I
sink.
asked you if you wanted it lower so you could see yourself.
That's so. You know what's so funny is I had a house that I lived before I had moved in an apartment, and I got this badass like mirror from Z Gallery, right? And I put it up in my. I wasn't thinking. I just put it up and had the builders. I mean movers, and everybody started coming around my house. They're like, Anthony, no one can see themselves in this mirror, and I was like.
But
yeah,
I can.
Yeah, I was like, but I see myself great. Like, no,
and I live here.
Yeah, I'm
so.
here way more than all you guys. So yeah, but it was really funny. People were. I literally had one of my buddy's wives come over and be like, Anthony, we need to move the mirror. Like, there's no I can't see myself. And I was like, oh yeah, that sucks. Like, but a lot of my friends, your husband's 6'4", he can see himself fine. It's good. It's fine.
Grow up.
That's funny.
Happens.
So, yeah. Different things on the spectrum.
Just grow.
Good. Just grow.
I wish.
So did you had a lot of family in Chicago? They all came?
Yeah, I had a decent amount. Not anything in comparison to the last 2 years, just with Paris and everybody I think was traveled out. But a pretty big group, so big that when we make
a big reservation.
Yeah, and then we walk into restaurants and we're really loud and we're laughing and it's just I think all of them are like, please leave. But I had so much fun. Oh my gosh, I was just cracking up laughing. It was really, so the first day we actually went to a restaurant, and then the next day we were like, you know what, everybody just wants their own thing. In Chicago, cuisine is just anything and everything that you could ever want. And so everybody just ordered whatever they wanted. We sat on the Airbnb floor and just had a giant picnic, and it's so great to see everybody again. Yeah. So it was fun.
That's good they traveled a little bit, because I remember you guys saying that Manhattan Beach there was nobody there. Everybody was recovering.
Yeah,
that's funny.
Yeah, we had a small little crew.
Gotcha.
It's nice.
That actually lived out in California. I don't think anybody traveled.
Oh no, I was talking about Chicago.
Oh yeah.
It was bigger.
Nice.
Still, yeah, definitely not what you've probably seen in Chicago.
Yeah,
that was wild.
It was so big. There were so many people.
What, last year?
Yeah, and I think last year.
I mean, you guys had to rent
out
that whole restaurant, right? Or whatever for the championship, like when you guys had your people there.
Yeah.
That was awesome. That was a fun night.
Yeah, that was
a really fun night.
Oh, Chicago.
Chicago. Good times. Good times. And the Manhattan Beach Open vlog is out. You guys posted it to your YouTube?
We did.
Was it a good one?
The vlog is back. I've watched it like 3 times, and I've laughed every time.
I laugh every
single time. So yes,
time.
you will say it's good.
I think it's hilarious too. But I honestly, I don't think people think that we're as funny as we think we are. So like, I don't really care if you don't like it. It was great.
Recent OGO video that we put out about just talking about what's in our bag. We were cracking up.
It's a bag.
I thought it was funny.
We were cracking up.
Yeah, that was one on your social. And you guys, that was good. Bag. What was that?
It's a bag.
What's that accent? What's the joke? I want to know.
That's
how you say it. Even in the closed captions, they changed it. It was like BEYG or something like that, or with an H. That was incredible. That's just your weird accent.
That's just how she says it, Anthony.
I'm sorry. I'm just kidding. All the South Dakotans. I'm just kidding. I know I'm a fan favorite with the South Dakotans.
Not anymore, Grandma.
So I was like, I gotta get it back. I gotta make sure I keep the viewership.
No, it's bag, tag, flag.
Wow.
That is not what I sound like.
Shig.
A little bit. I can see it.
Okay. Wow. I feel like I should just separate this couch from you two right now. She was like,
I didn't even assume it.
She said, "What do you think is special about Sioux Falls, South Dakota?" And I was like,
"This is why you guys had your first fight."
We have the Sioux Falls, and then
because I was talking about a shirt idea as far as having. Well, she had brought it up first. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
No
then
spoilers. No
she was
spoilers.
like, "Oh, you guys have blinking yellow lights because if it's really early or really late, the stoplights just turn into blinking."
There's also no one on the road.
That's why you just need a caution light. Just like make sure no one's coming.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's great. I don't know why everybody doesn't
That
love
seems like
that.
a great thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I said I loved it.
You were making fun of me.
I was just trying to come up with things in Sioux Falls. and
Casey's Pizza.
That was
But at least she's
the
been there and
breakfast pizza.
experienced the Sioux Falls. So it's not like she's just hating from a distance. She was
Yeah,
I've been
like
there a
you.
couple times.
Yeah.
haven't been invited. So
Well, you can come
You hear
in
that?
2 weeks.
Ooh.
hear that, Sioux Fallians and Dakota
Sioux Fallians.
South-
Sioux
South
Maybe in
Fallians.
2
Dakotans.
weeks you can come and you can be Eric's date for my cousin's wedding.
Let's go.
And I'll stay
See?
home.
He's just going by himself. Oh. That was like
He's
that's
going
a
stag.
baller move for him to go. It's going stag.
Taryn can't go.
She's got
I'm
a
going
tournament.
anyway.
Eric's going. He's bringing a +1. I'm coming. Let's go.
You got to meet Grandma Sherry.
I know. That's why I got to go. So yeah, let me know. I would love to. And they just had a little league team go to the World Series and represent you guys. So
Yep.
they got good
Hey.
baseball there. So
Who
obviously
knew?
I'll go.
Yeah.
That's good. We'll check out the little league fields.
Wow.
Big deals.
Yeah.
Speaking of Little League, the AVP League.
Yes. Let's
That
go.
was an amazing segue.
That really was very
Well,
nice.
maybe we should switch spots then because you two are versus me. You guys can be the new team.
Do you wanna be the
and I will
host?
yes, I will be the host.
I do feel special that I made the couch now. I know we're in a holding pattern, but I feel a little uncomfortable, honestly. Even though in your
No,
shoulder.
but the
We are on the Austin. Wow, this is
Aces.
crazy because this volleyball is from 2022, the
Yeah.
Austin AVP. We are now on the Austin Aces team, and we are going to begin, I think it's the 3rd weekend of September
Yep.
that we are competing in our first league event. Very excited. A lot of people have a ton of questions. We had no idea who our men's team was going to
nice.
be, but we found out today. It is Paul Lotman and Billy Allen.
We feel good about it?
Very
Let's go,
excited.
squad.
We are?
Very
Okay, we're good?
excited.
Okay.
In the league, it's going to be very different. So you're only playing to 15.
Every
Yeah,
or-
best 2 out of 3.
Okay. It's still
Every
2 out of 3,
set is
okay.
to
Okay, I
15.
was going to say. Every set is out of 15, no matter
Yes.
what. But
And
it
a-
is 2 out of 3 still.
Yep.
Still 2 out of 3. So you get points based on if you win in 2 or if you lose in 3. And obviously, winning in 2 is the
highest,
best
yeah.
possible thing that you can do. And losing in 2 or winning in 3, everything is ranked. And then by the end of the season, it's the combined total of your men's team and your women's
Whoa.
team, and that's who gets to go to the championships. Did that make sense?
Wait, so
So say you're the men's team, say
Right.
we're the girls' team.
Yep.
We had just lost in 2 and you guys won in 3. That is going to give us
it's going to even
minus
out some
2 points.
I have no
okay?
idea what the points are.
So then at the end of the season, there's 8 teams, and the highest 4 teams of the boys and girls combined get to go to the
it's combined.
championship.
Okay, so you have to go with your team to the championship. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
I
It
didn't know
can't
if you
just be
guys broke
boys
up.
and
Yeah,
girls.
okay,
No, it
okay.
has to be the entire city.
Yeah, then
the
it makes
city
sense.
goes to the
Gotcha. Okay, so
to the
city
championship.
goes. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I like that. All right.
It is really
So
cool.
you're going to be on your guys and be like, what's going on, boys? Did you guys not get
That's what-
enough rest last night?
It
They
makes-
asked us about
yeah.
that, and I was like, I am certainly not going to tell a boy how to play beach volleyball. It is a completely different game than what the girls are doing, in my
No, but
opinion.
I mean, you can hold them to a standard of their game.
That's
Right?
what people. That's what they were like. So do you like? Is there a team curfew?
Yeah, that's-
Is there?
No.
Yeah,
Just go out and
I-
perform. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it could bring up some things like what is the team dynamic going to be
Right.
like? And it's for everyone. This is all new to everyone, so it's going to be
That's
very
interesting.
just fun and exciting
Yeah.
to see.
Do you
It's
guys
almost
know-
like college, though. You know, like you might not win your game, but as a team, you win. So it's like,
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah,
okay,
yeah, yeah.
great.
That's cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
That did always throw me off a little bit. Like it took me a minute to kind of like pick up the pattern of like, how does this work with teams and
yeah, you can lose but still win,
Yeah, exactly.
or you can
Yeah.
win but then still
if you
lose.
have a badass pair and you're just like, oh, sorry, well, everybody else sucks.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
Well, I guess that happens in other team sports too. Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It should be very interesting. I think it's going to be fun. I think it's going to be super fast paced. The 15 points
That's
set, like
interesting,
that
yeah.
is
Can
going
we
to be
say
wild.
all the 4 places that we're playing?
The schedule, I think, is out.
Is it?
I feel like
We didn't leak anything. Don't worry.
I
We
know
didn't
it
say
says
anything.
week 2.
we
It
just
says
got
we
it.
play week 2.
Yeah.
That's in Miami. So we're not playing week 1. We only play week 2.
Okay, so you have a
We are
bye
not.
week 1
Yeah.
already?
Yeah, so there is 8 weekends of regular season competition for the league, and you only have to play in 4 of them. You only play half the weekends,
Gotcha.
and then the 9th weekend, that's the championship,
That's cool.
and that is all for the league.
That's cool.
Year 1. I'm very excited to see. There's a lot of indoor events or like
They're pretty much all
spaces.
like none of them are on a beach.
Isn't that wild?
Even in
Yeah.
like Miami?
Yeah.
Like the different places that are, wow.
It's
that's
either
interesting.
in like a tennis arena. There's hockey arenas.
Oh, yeah, we were talking about that right before.
Everything. Yeah, it's
Everything's going to be inside.
inside
Yeah.
there. I think there be alcohol you can purchase.
go.
Yeah.
Is it a Bally's? If Bally's is going to own it, I mean, is Bally's still
We
owning
don't know what
AVP?
it's how it's going to be
yes.
televised
Okay, that's what I
yet.
was wondering. Yeah, is it going to be streamed or?
We do not know.
Okay. How do people, where do people watch? You have to have a subscription now for AVP, right?
So the
Just regular, like for this past
show
weekend, right?
Chicago,
Yeah.
it was all on Ballet Live. That is just a free service, but the 2 championship games were on the CW.
Right.
Whereas in Manhattan Beach, it was same. Everything was Ballet Live, but the championships were on Ion.
Gotcha.
But now everything, all the reruns and everything are just on the AVP YouTube channel.
Gotcha.
But as far as the league, it has not been released as far as what streaming service it will be on.
And we know that is quite frustrating for fans. We have zero control
no, I know
over
it's
it.
not you guys. Yeah.
But we are trying to post as much as possible to try and give people opportunities to find
Yeah.
it and make it as easy as possible. And we have definitely heard that feedback, and we are trying to find ways to
But
make
I
it
will
better.
say,
I think
like,
you guys do
for
a great job.
yeah, for everyone tuning in, it is important just for the AVP that whatever it is on, you do tune in, because now, like right now is the time that I think they're trying to just show the viewership numbers and
Oh,
everything,
absolutely.
especially moving forward with the league. So yeah, tune.
Even just put it
Tune
on the
in.
background, guys. Yeah,
Yeah.
seriously, it helps. Like,
It does.
For
It
sure.
truly does.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah. Dang, I was just gonna say something. I forgot what I was gonna say about.
Can we really not say?
streaming.
I feel like we can just say what.
Okay, do it.
What? Where you?
Well,
playing?
because I was gonna say for everyone, if they're watching, if they want to know, we're playing Miami, Austin, Dallas, Anaheim. Are those the 4?
Ooh.
It's somewhere in California.
Ooh, I wonder
Those
when
are our 4
I'm going to
destinations.
visit Anaheim and Dallas both of those times. I wonder. I'm gonna have to try to check the schedules. Let's
I will
go.
send you the schedule. Yes.
End of September. Would that be Anaheim? No, that sounds like it would be in October. Probably.
Anaheim
Yeah.
is week 7. That is going to be October 26th,
Well,
27th weekend.
Well, Halloween in Anaheim.
Yeah.
Getting ready for Halloween in Anaheim. That's
Didn't
cool.
even think about that.
It's cool.
Wow.
We just kind of skip over holidays
Yeah.
because we were like, oh, we're probably going to be busy,
Yeah.
which is sad.
Oh, I know what I was gonna say. I was like, I keep hoping that Bally's not figures it out, but,
allows
like,
people to bet.
yeah,
bet.
start streaming it. Like that's what I always thought. Like 3
Yeah.
years ago when they bought, I was like, oh, this is all for like a gambling thing.
Yeah.
Like it's gonna be under their umbrella, and they'll offer like I was like, damn. There was a few times that I could have bet on you guys like internationally, but AVP, we can't. They can't. They don't.
Wait,
let us
is it
bet.
actually? Is Bally still the owner? Does Bally?
I
I
don't
don't
actually
yet.
know.
AVP
I
has
don't
been
know
sold
for sure.
15 times. I feel
Yeah.
like it gets sold all the time. Yeah.
I don't
Interesting.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I was just
answered that
wondering. Yeah,
confidently.
sorry.
I don't actually know if
You guys just play. I know. I'm complicating things. I'm sorry.
We're just here to play volleyball.
Well, here's my last question for you guys because I was thinking about this when we were talking. Then I'll let you guys go. But we were talking about holding teammates accountable and stuff. And we always said, and once I got to professional baseball, it was a lot different than college, right? It was like college, you had curfew rules, that kind of stuff. In pro ball, it was like, as long as you do your job, I don't really care what you do outside. Is like, as long as you perform on the field when we're doing stuff as a team. So are there people, and I know culture in beach volleyball world is drinking. Are there people that like go out the night before games and go play? And yeah, okay, I love that. That's awesome. Because there's certain.
Kristen does. I am just kidding. That is that does happen.
Yeah, some people I
Not
think
a
is like
huge bit, but
yeah. Well, some people go through phases too, at least in baseball when you play every day. Some dudes are like, I'm just going to get drunk tonight. I don't care. I need to reset, right?
Yeah.
And then maybe they'll have a great game and be like, you know what? Now I'm drinking before the games until like this hot streak wears off and stuff. So
There are so many people that get as soon as it's like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, whatever I did that day, I am going to do every
Exactly.
single time because of superstition. I can see that
Yeah.
actually. Aren't baseball players super
Oh my God, it's
superstitious?
so crazy. It's so wild. Yeah.
Yeah.
I literally, one of my buddies, the reason I said that, this was in college. He was 21, so it was fine. But he didn't think he was pitching a certain game, right? And
Oh,
then
gosh.
somebody got hurt before the game. So he went out on a Saturday night. It was a Sunday afternoon game, but it was morning. You know, we had to get there early, all that stuff. And then coach was like, yo, you're pitching, right? So he goes out, he pitches, complete game, shutout, like absolutely dominated. He was like, I'm pretty sure I was still drunk, like everything. So for the rest of the year, 9 more starts that he made every single night before he pitched, he would get pretty drunk. Not like that night that he
Did
got
he
drunk.
play? Did he have a really good season?
Unbelievable. He wound up being our best pitcher towards the end of the year. Like it's one of our like inside stories. We're like, yeah, so and so just needed.
Wait, this is while you were at LSU?
Yeah.
That
I
is
definitely
so
It's awesome.
wild.
want to
so
know who
wild.
this was
Yeah.
after the cameras.
I think him and
rolling.
I have actually told the story on my podcast. I don't think it's that big of a deal, but I don't think he cares anymore. But Ryan Verdugo wound up pitching like 12, 15 years professionally. Like he's literally, when I tell you, this was my freshman year too. He was the most healthy. He was like the big like Jack dude, you know, like barely drank. It was just that night he was pissed that he wasn't gonna pitch and just was like, I'm going out, like whatever. And then that had to happen. That happened the next day, and he was like, "Oh, here we go." And then he absolutely shoved and was like, "Well, I guess you got a drink the night before."
Oh,
Should we do that Friday night, Miami?
Yeah, just try
First
it out, you know?
AVP.
You never know.
No,
Maybe he'll win in
thanks.
2 sets.
No, thanks.
Yeah, seriously.
That's
That'd be
extra
good.
points.
There you go. See, that'd be good. Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, we gotta stop going.
So I was just
Maybe.
curious about that. If there was like people that still did like I figured most sports have different players that do
happens.
things.
Yeah.
Different ways. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Well, sorry, my space cadet question.
No, I love it. That was fantastic.
That's wild to me. I don't know how people. Yeah. Good for them.
Yeah,
honestly.
crazy. Yeah, I don't. It's not. That was not my speed. And then this weekend is the Saints game. that you guys went to. Can we talk about that?
Yeah. Taryn, where
I mean,
Is it
huge
this week?
Saints fan.
It is. It's opening
Sorry,
football
I know,
weekend.
you're right,
Let's
I know.
go.
I knew that.
Who dat?
I know.
But
I knew
yeah,
that.
we will be watching
Who is who?
the Saints game.
Just kidding.
Taryn, do you even know who they're playing this weekend? Here it is.
Nice.
It's the Panthers.
Let's go.
But we will be watching the game in the suite with Gail Benson. We'll be in the owner suite.
Casual, if you guys don't know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gail owns the squad.
Yeah.
The whole thing. The
She
whole
pretty
operation.
much owns
Everything.
everything in Louisiana.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, that was
Wow, that's
very,
awesome.
very exciting. We have to get a new wardrobe basically because there's like a dress code for the suite. So,
Interesting.
but yeah,
I'm so excited.
How'd
I
you
think
guys
it's gonna be
hooked
so
up
cool.
with that? Is this another casual thing that happens and your phone rings and it's like, oh, well, the owner of the Saints is calling me?
no, our agent / manager like knows someone.
It's honestly, it's
someone?
the who knows who in this
That's
game. So yeah, we were very fortunate and lucky because he knew the right person.
That's good.
And
That's all that matters.
that we will be there on Sunday.
I heard that's important in life. It's
Heck
all
yeah.
about who you know.
Who dat?
Who
Who
dat?
dat?
Good job.
We'll look
That
for
sounded
you.
good. That sounded good.
Sounds good.
Thanks.
Who is that?
Who is who?
Who are they? That's
That is
awesome.
way too much pronunciation for Louisiana.
Yeah.
Everybody just like blurs
Yeah.
16 words into 4.
It's easier.
Like what?
Okay,
That's so
big.
crazy.
See, this is
Just
what I
one
have to
word.
deal with.
I'm with you though on that one. I'm like, wait, you guys make fun of me because I say you guys, but I just say what is the right English language. Y'all
Y'all.
put things together to make
Y'all.
that word.
See what you just said, y'all.
I was doing it for a purpose. No, I say y'all way too much now. It's crazy. That's
Yeah.
why my mom's like, you're a Southern boy.
Southern boy.
I know.
Love it.
Transformed.
Yep, I know. Well, when are we gonna be back? 2 weeks? A week? I don't know.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just
Who knows?
keeping up with you.
Who
guys.
knows?
We like to keep people guessing.
Yeah. Well, I will say too, I didn't mean to tell you this. You guys do a great job from TKN because I literally use you guys as like a search engine on social when you guys go to tournaments. I'm like, that's where I go check your guys' schedule when everything's posted. So you guys do a good job. Make sure you guys follow their Instagram account, all their stuff. Now you guys got the vlog going back up too, right? So this YouTube
Yeah.
channel that this one's on,
The vlogs are back.
Vlog is
the
back.
vlogs are back. What about
Yeah.
the blog? Do you guys?
Oh, the
do you
blog.
still
The
write?
blog goes
Still
up
write?
every
I
single
love that.
time.
Still blogging.
Love that.
Actually,
Good.
I think I posted.
You posted
Was that
mine.
this morning?
Mhm.
I don't even know.
Very
what it
nice.
is.
What
I
day
don't
is
know.
it? I
No,
don't
that
know.
was-
What month is
That's
it?
That was
good
yesterday.
Oh my
I
gosh,
posted
it's
yesterday.
September. What?
I don't know how
4th?
it's. Yeah.
And all the Halloween stuff is out, and Kristen's like, "Well, it's almost October," and I was like, "It's the beginning of."
Literally, like it wasn't even September. I went into Dollar General the other day and I was like, why is there Halloween stuff?
Yeah.
Like, this
Yeah.
is
Okay, I
crazy.
went to Costco yesterday though, and there was all Christmas stuff. So I was like, wait.
Okay, that's jumping way
that's
too
a bit
far.
of a stretch.
You're skipping like 3 holidays with that one. Like,
like,
that's
that's a stretch.
wild.
That was
Thanksgiving's a
ridiculous.
pretty big
Yeah.
one too. To be
Yeah.
skipping.
Yeah, you
that's
can't skip
pretty
that.
big, yeah.
But as I was like, man, am I gonna get a little Christmas tree for my apartment?
Yeah,
Obviously, you have to, right?
Right?
Yeah.
that's cute.
But yeah, if you
That's
need
cute.
Christmas stuff, go to Costco.
Yeah.
right
And make sure
now.
you get the small ones so you don't have to get a loud
Yeah.
one. Because without her, you can't put the ornaments up and the star.
I'm just gonna get a little
Right.
baby.
You put your own star up on the top. It's good.
Oh,
You guys are awesome always. Shout out Bienvenue Wealth. We wouldn't be able to do what we do without you guys. So thank you. Kristen, Taryn, you guys are amazing as always. Keep killing it. Go enjoy
Thank you.
the Saints in 3 days.
Who dat?
Who dat?
Who dat?
Crushed.
That's actually really hard.